and making it easy for everybody to use that. Before it was only geeks that could do a home system, like myself, engineers, and you would have to program this, program that. It was really technical. Now you really unleash growth by connecting verticals, using ecosystem partners, and making it easy for anybody to use it. That's what unleashed growth in the US. I think that can unleash growth very much in India as well, especially when you consider that the Home Bee has a mandate this year to give entry price points, which so far did not exist. So it was a little bit difficult maybe for Indian consumers to take the standard Hue Wi-Fi system. The entry point was quite high. Now they will make available to you something with better entry points. So thinking of growth rates of 200%, 400%, 500% in home systems, I think is completely feasible, especially with the entrepreneurial spirit that your teams have. And then if I make a quick parallel to prof systems, it's the same thing. You do very well with Amplight. Think of smart cities. Think of all the verticals that cities want to connect. They cannot do it. They don't have the geeks to do it. You have to connect with ecosystem partners to make sure that you make it easy for them to deploy their smart cities. You started doing it in some segments already, like Intel, connecting to L&T to give them space optimization, rental, room booking, and things like this. And you can make the parallel in many, many different segments where we can really unleashing growth by connecting to these software entrepreneurs, different sensors. So I think you did very well already to secure more than 100% growth this year. I think for systems and services, we have to shoot for 200, 300, 400% growth. I don't see barriers to that.
That's really interesting, Gilles. And I like the way you and RIM are sitting together at one side. RIM makes us ready for the future. Hopefully, with you, IoT, systems, home, smart cities, these are all things and themes of the future. And I think it's a nice mix of how our people are going to embrace change. It's not that a whole lot of smart people are being hired from anywhere else. We're all going through this process of change when we get, I'd say, fit for future. So it's a nice move that we take. With that, I want to introduce Rajiv. Rajiv leads business transformation. Again, Rajiv, I think not a lot of people in this room work with you daily, but they feel the impact of what you do. A lot of work that we worked with you, whether it's the insights that we got on downlighters, in terms of the strategic studies we did with you. BT is really our third eye, so Shiva's third eye, that looks from above. Singapore is far away, but definitely you got a key insight into our markets. You got the brightest team members here with us. A lot of the work you do is done right here. So can I sort of ask you, Rajiv, relevant to the teams here, dominantly from trade, others, what is your sense of the themes that we got? So the themes of positive dissatisfaction, pushing the pedal on growth, putting away the AOP and sort of going for a different double-digit number that Murali said. How are we going to do that?
Right, thanks, Rothin. Firstly, congratulations to Team India and our esteemed customers for a spectacular performance last year. Business transformation team, as Rothin mentioned, sometimes it is not so much visible to all of you. Sometimes it is like a little bit of lubricant in the petrol or the diesel which these cars run for, which try to instill some operational excellence, whatever the whole team does. So Rothin, for coming 2017, bringing the 2016 performance to the next level, there are a few things with business transformation would like to collaborate with the Team India and also to our customers through them. Number one, with the Team India completely on the speed, on the accelerator, and the top gear engaged, we would like to collaborate with marketing and sales organizations and also with our BG colleagues here to take Team India's vehicle to the places where we have not gone before, or to the places where we have been there but not so often, to unlock growth, to unlock opportunities, and to take market share through our end-to-end approaches, which some of them which you have mentioned before. Number two, When we go in a high speed, it is very important to make decisions much faster, smarter, and also with great accuracy. And to do that, we are going to, in NIST 2017, are going to deploy a number of tools which are going to give that type of data-based decision-making to the teams. Things like a price management tools for our product marketing community, for our configuration and quotation tools for sales and system centers, or demand planning tools for professional sales like a Kulog, and also to introduce some new features in tools like SFDC and DMS. This is very critical for us to make quicker decisions. Thirdly, the continuous improvement. Basically, going in high speed is not only important, but also it is important that our ride is smooth. We anticipate the road bumps before, and at the same time, we use less fuel. And we try to we'll try to find savings along with your teams to bring more efficiencies, what we do. And whatever savings we can get, they can again be deployed in the growth initiatives. Lastly, our team will continue to work with you to increase the problem-solving skills, to enhance and sharpen the areas of operational excellence by imparting advanced and foundation levels of Lean and Six Sigma trainings with great focus on daily management, so that when we go at high speed, we not only look at the road and the destination, we also look at a dashboard so that we know what corrections have to be done in time. So daily management will be one of the another tools. So with that, go India, go. Thank you.
So Rajiv, that's really great, and we really appreciate your team members here in the trenches with us. So it's not only cerebral work, going to market visits, understanding customers, understanding issues that we have, problems that we have in the market. We do appreciate that, and thank you very much.
Thank you, okay.
With that, I'll move to Bruno. Bruno, welcome. I know that we are sort of already on the second bell, and we have you and Israel, and we don't want to sort of cramp your style. But we talked a little bit about positive dissatisfaction on one side, and we talked about being a world beater in terms of forecast accuracy. So where do we find this positive imbalance now? What do we want to go for?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. So maybe thank you, and first of all, thank you very much for the invitation, Harsh and the team. In our organization, we have great China, which is not always great. We have growth market, which is not always growing. But we've got amazing India, and I have to say that it's really an amazing India. And just to recall a bit on 2016, first of all, we had some really key achievements. You mentioned about forecast accuracy. We hit in India a world record that nobody has beaten yet, with a 73.8% forecast accuracy. Congratulations. But not only, we also have fantastic control in terms of our working capital, inventory. We have not been disappointed or surprised by the results. Productivity was there in 2016. All this was also mentioned, but I would like also to mention, and when I'm speaking about Amazing India, it's about two major events that took place this year. So November, the demonetization, which has a drastic impact for our distribution. But I have to say that, again, the team has reacted positively, and we managed, all in all, to make it happen between November and December. And not forgetting that also we had a typhoon in Chennai. Again, I think that at the end of the day, at growth market level, nobody finally complained about it. The team has worked very hard, so congratulations to the team and congratulations to the supply chain.
Thank you, Bruno.
So now, sorry to answer to your question, but I wanted to make this point. To answer to your question, first of all, it's the second time I hear about Murali and the commandments. Wow. I think God is becoming a businessman. You know, it used to be 10 commandments, increase, so 10% increase, 11 commandments. And there used to be 12 apôtres, and we are only 6. So it's to do 10% more with 50% less. Yeah, it's Operation Excellence, huh? But now, more seriously, so yes, I was in Eindhoven 2 weeks ago with you and with some of the people here, and for the last, I mean, for 2 days, we have been demonstrated all the potential for growth. So we know the opportunities are there. But also, in order to execute and to get this growth, we have customers, and we need to meet their expectation. And especially when we speak about operation excellence. Because without the customers, well, basically, we are nothing. So what the customers are telling us, basically, again, if I speak about operation excellence, I will summarize it into only 2 words. It's about agility of the operations, and it's about reliability of the operation. Basically, this is what the customer are expecting from the operation side. So yeah, this is the message we have from the customers, because we are customer-centric, so we are listening to them. And yeah, we are engaging actions. So if I look at the overall of lighting, I'm not going to speak specifically of India. Overall of lighting, we've got, it's about, first of all, the supplier network. We need to develop the supplier network. We cannot work with mono-source. We need to have multiple sources. There is another aspect which is about simplification. So we still have to work on the simplification, give priority on the simplification. It's about pruning, it's about phase in, it's about phase out. It's about analyzing what we are offering, be more focused. The third point is about collaboration. So it's about S&OP, basically. Our sales and operation planning process is very key, because basically it's our business plan, nothing else. So I think we need to tighten it, and especially in 2 areas today where we are struggling a bit. It's in home and BG Prof. I think that on this one, and I'm not speaking about India again, I'm speaking about lighting overall. In home and Prof, yeah, we have to straighten it, and I think that the figures that were just given to us a few minutes ago about the potential of home is a good example. Yeah, we are targeting to grow by 200%. But are we ready for that? And that's our challenge now. Finally, so it's about, yeah, forecast. So in terms of forecast and forecast accuracy, we are engaging new processes. We are starting predictive forecast. So we are employing company to develop predictive forecast with us. And by the way, congratulations again, because this company is an Indian company. And this company has been employed by Philips worldwide. So we are working on this predictive forecast. And yes, on the other side, Kulog is, of course, the tool to support to have an end-to-end visibility. So this is very critical. The end-to-end visibility is the solution to help us to be more agile, to be reliable, and consequently to improve our lead times. Just to finish, sorry, specific for India, because this is overall action, but maybe the specific, I think that the 2 or 3 specific action for India this year will be, of course, GST. I'm not going to learn anything to you. GST implementation will bring us agility. Kulog implementation, because we moved to Kulog for all growth market last year, except India and KSA. So we want to put India on the roadmap this year. And finally, what we call the customer service offer, but it's a kind of handshake between the partners on what we want to offer.
Thank you, Bruno. And that was really great. But I don't want to take time away from Israel.